The wedding day was meant to be a celebration, filled with joy, music, and laughter. Guests arrived dressed in their finest clothes, carrying gifts and blessings for the happy couple. The bride, glowing with beauty and grace, welcomed everyone with a warm smile. It was supposed to be the beginning of a lifelong journey together, but beneath the polished surface of the event, unease was brewing. The groom's demeanor was tense from the start. He tapped his foot impatiently, his eyes narrowing each time the bride spoke with a guest for too long. Those close to the couple exchanged uneasy glances, sensing that something was wrong, though no one could have predicted what would unfold. As the reception carried on, the bride moved gracefully through the room, greeting family and friends. The guests admired her kindness and charm. Yet, in that moment, jealousy consumed the groom. Without warning, in front of everyone, he raised his hand and struck his new wife across the face. Gasps filled the hall. The sound of laughter and music was instantly replaced by silence and horror. The bride stood frozen, her hand pressed against her cheek, tears welling in her eyes. For a moment, the entire room seemed suspended in disbelief. Then, the shock gave way to action. Her family members rushed forward, pulling her into their arms while others confronted the groom. The celebration collapsed into chaos as guests condemned his behavior, their voices rising in outrage. The groom, who expected obedience, instead found himself surrounded by scorn and anger. One by one, the guests left their seats, turning their backs on him. The hall that had been filled with cheer was now filled with judgment. The groom stood alone, humiliated, as his bride gathered her strength. With dignity, she wiped away her tears and faced him directly. Her voice, steady and strong, cut through the noise. "This marriage ends tonight." The hall erupted in applause, not for his authority, but for her courage. What was meant to be her humiliation became his downfall. The groom revealed his true character in front of everyone and destroyed his future with a single act of violence. The bride, however, walked away stronger, choosing self-respect and freedom over a lifetime of suffering.